Okay, I got a different request today from Grayson. So Grayson, thank you for your patience. Grayson has requested, it's not a frog, it's not Thor, but it's THROG. So introducing THROG. I didn't know what THROG was, so I had to do some research. So I've got some fun facts while we draw. So we're gonna start with its head. So we're gonna do shape in there. So we're gonna put the shape of his head in there. Do like an oval. And then now we're gonna put his eyes in there. So he's got one, because you know, frogs have those bug bulgy eyes. So put circles in there, so we're going to erase in there. So in there, now we're gonna put this line across, and then he has kind of like a line down, like a squint. And frog eyes, or these eyes, are just like rectangles right inside there, okay? So there's one of his eyes, and we're just gonna put a little mark here, and we're gonna erase underneath. Okay, so then we have this side. Oh, I might make that a little bit bigger. Hold on. A little more wide open. And then this side, just gonna be putting a rectangle in for the eye. And now we're gonna put where the shape of the eye is. Okay, so this is the top of his head there. Okay, so now we're gonna do the shape of his face. Now his mouth, it's gonna come across. We're gonna make more on it, but we'll start with this. It's gonna be like a lump, so it's gonna go down, up and down. So it's almost like a hill, and the bottom part, you're not gonna make it perfect. Make it go across. So I'm gonna bring it in a little bit here. So inside of there has his tongue. So it's like a, kind of like you're doing like a mountain here. And then we're gonna connect the tongue at the bottom, okay? There's his mouth. And then we will be putting in this dark around it. It's just from the image that I saw. Okay, so let's do its face around it. So he's got a lumpy face. So we're gonna put one lump here, two lump, and we'll put the chin in. So this side, oh, we're gonna have like a giant wing. So I guess he has wings on either side. So we're gonna put wings coming up here that are attaching to his head or his helmet. And 1, 2, well, actually we're gonna have lots of them. So all the way down. Wings, and then you put some lines up like that, okay? And let's do the other half of his chin here. So it's just gonna come down. We're gonna erase some in here, so leaving it open right there. Boy, this guy is not looking too hot, but in the end, it's gonna look good. So now we're gonna put a V shape here. This is his neck. This one was a challenge, I gotta tell you. So we're gonna put a double line across here for his helmet. And he's got some real awesome helmet here. So there we go. Now we're gonna do the other side. This is his other wing on the other side. So you're gonna come up. Well, actually, we're gonna make it come up a little bit more like this. Whoosh. All right, good job. We'll come across here. Looking good. Oh, his nostrils. This is gonna make it look more like a frog. Yep, there it is. His nostrils. And then when you do color in here, you're gonna make this darker than the rest of him, so it looks like his mouth. Good job. All right, so erase down in there. Now we are going to do his body. So his body shape right here, it's gonna come down. He's got a big body here. He's got a waistband here, which is, we're gonna do a lump in there because he has like a belt. And he's got his little bottoms on. That looks pretty funny right now. And he's got his arms coming out. So his cape is gonna be coming behind him. So you're gonna have right below that, this is gonna be red for the cape, and it's gonna be coming behind him, but we'll do that in a sec, but we can get the other side in there. So this is the other side of the cape that's attached, okay? So let's do his arm coming out. So coming out of his shoulder here is going to be his sleeve. Wow, this one is a tough one. If you guys get this, I'm giving you guys kudos because this one's tough. So we're gonna do the typical oval in his hand, okay? So let's make that connect. So we have his muscle here and a muscle. We're gonna give him a little elbow here. We can even make him, because he's pretty buff dude, it's gonna come out like this. So now you can erase inside here. And now we got his fingers. So we have 1 finger, 2 finger, and 3 finger, because he's holding, of course, his Thor hammer. And the Thor hammer, oh, he's got wristbands on, like a red wristband. So we're gonna do 1, the top and the bottom. They're gonna be like red tubes. So 1 here, 1 here, and then connect this right here. And this one you will be coloring in red, okay? And if you want to make him more muscular, just kind of make it plunk out a little bit. And put little lines in there if you want. All right, we're going to do his hammer. So it is a rectangle above it. So we're just going to draw a rectangle. Okay, so we're going to go from there. So to make it more 3D, we're going to make it doot doot. So you can put some lines in there. And then he's going to be holding it in his hand. So it's going to go through his hand. And you can put some lines in there. Tick, 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 tick. And it's got the strap that's like flinging out. So we've got a strap right here. And his thumb. There's his hammer. And now we can put his cape. So his cape's going to come right out of here. Go over, up. He's going to go behind. So this part is going to be, you're going to be coloring in this red too. You know, I think Thor is a good looking superhero. Not sure about the frog though. And now you can do the other side. That's going to come out behind, so it's going to go back behind here. Keep it going. Keep it going. And I think I'm going to make this pointier. I know I made it softer there, but it just kind of looks funny. There you go. That looks better. And then this will be colored in red. What else do we know? Okay, so Thor once spent several issues. This was back in 1986. It lasted 4 issues where Thor got messed up with Loki's magical schemes and turned it into a frog. So he was half frog, half superhero. All right, now we're gonna do, let's give him some muscles here. So this is like his chest muscle and his shoulder. Okay, in there. And in here, he's got some like design. So there's 2 ovals, and then you can do 2 ovals on this side. And it ended as Frog Thor. He gets a clan of frogs in Central Park, and they battle a horde of rats. Dude, I'm just gonna have to go look at that comic book because that sounds freaking awesome. Yeah. Who would have thought, you know? Had no idea. So this is all gonna be Sharpied in, okay? So you can do the same thing over here. So that will be Sharpied in. And then just to make some extra little lines here, and you put a little squiggle in there. And then he's got 2 more ovals down here, smaller ones. 1, 2, good job. Okay, so now we're gonna do his legs. So we're coming from off of here, do a giant oval coming out of there, and then 1 off of this side too. And then his leg's gonna come down. You're not gonna see it. We're gonna put stuff on top of it, but it's behind there. And then this one is behind here. Okay, so those are his legs, and then he's got his feet coming out, okay? Okay, then we'll put some toes on that. But, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this. So this is just gonna come straight out. So you can leave that the way it is. And he's got these knee pads on. So we're gonna put one knee pad here. And they're pretty funky looking. But so all of this is going to be Sharpied in black. And you can bring this up and bring it in. Okay, and 2 little lines here, give it cool effects. And he's got like these shin protectors on. Okay, and this is foot, and he's got these feet protectors, I guess. And then his toes, so he's got these long toes coming out. So he's got 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toe, and then his thumb is gonna be coming out here, okay? Good job. Erase that in there. Okay, it's coming along. Okay, so let's do this side. So he's got, coming off of here, so he's got that shin protector, come down. And this is the bottom of the shin protector, and have it come up. Okay, and then he's got this knee pad that's gonna come in like this, across and over. So all of this is gonna get Sharpied in black. You can see a little bit of that knee cap coming over there, okay? And a line here, okay? And so let's go put his, this is his heel in there, but he's got that foot protector. This comes out where his toe is, and his 1 toe is coming out here, and then you put 1, 2, 3 toes in there. Okay, so now let's do his arm. So coming out of here, we've got 1 oval here, and then another oval coming up, and then he's got his hand. Okay, so let's put a wristband on this. So right where it's coming together, we've got a wristband. This will be colored in red. And now let's make it muscular. So by coming on here, we're just gonna be putting some muscles in there. And give him some muscles in here, shoulder muscles. Now we can erase in there. Put a line there. Okay, so let's do its thumb. So is his thumb coming up? This is his thumb. And over here we have his fingers. So we have 1 finger coming down, 2 fingers, 3 fingers. Oh, I think I made those a little different. Hold on, let's do those better. We're gonna make them longer because he is a frog. And so we're gonna make this one a little higher. Okay, look at that. Now I drew he's sitting on a lily pad. So it's gonna go like this. Make the little pad however you want. Okay, that is THROG, which is once Thor. Hope it turned out, hope you like it, and catch you guys in the next video. See ya.